we are going to review the Waldron 450 for the Evo 10. We're going to look at the installation kit and what comes in the box. When you buy the Waldron 450 pump on its own, you're just going to get the pump looking like this, nothing else. That's what you get when you buy only the pump. Now when you buy the kit, you're going to get a pump, you're going to get a filter, you're going to get these hardware right here, and then you're going to get this plug right here that's going to be plugged here, and these two ends going to be connecting to the plug that's coming off of the existing fuel pump holder. Or what you can do, you can either cut it, you're gonna push this over, and then you're gonna join it together. So basically when you buy the kit, you get that piece of hose that's gonna go over here, you get the pump, you get this, you get these, you get these, and you get these, and you also get a filter. That's what you get when you buy the installation kit. However, even though it comes as a kit, something is missing. There's a missing component, and you're gonna need this ring right here. This one is from Torque Solution. It does not come with the pump when you buy the kit. So even though it says it is a kit, it is not really a complete kit. You will need to buy this separately in order to install the kit. So this is what you will get. However, all of these you will not need. This one, you don't need to use this one. So this one you can just put it aside. This one, you're gonna need this one because you're gonna remove the existing hose that is on the pump, because the one that is on the pump, it runs from the bottom all the way up. This one gonna be running all the way from the top straight up. So this size is perfect. And you're gonna get these two hose clamps that's gonna go on one end and goes on the other. So the installation is pretty simple. This is gonna go over like this at the bottom, and it's just gonna drop right into the fuel pump holder, and this one gonna slide over it and hold it in place, and the plastic piece gonna go over and lock it in place, so when you drive in, it stays in place, it doesn't vibrate and it doesn't move together. However, when you buy this ring, the holder that's gonna hold the fuel pump, what you're gonna get, they're gonna send you a filter, and they're gonna send you this hose right here. This hose you're not gonna need. You can use the filter if you want, but you don't need the filter. The reason why you get this long hose in it is because it is the same size of the original hose that is on the stock fuel pump, and so you put this aside, you don't need it. So basically what you need for the installation, you need this, these two clamps, and the filter, and you're good to go. The installation should take you no more than 30 minutes. It's pretty straightforward. I'm gonna be making a video in a couple of days when I'm installing it. So we'll go in more details, and we'll actually have the step-by-steps how it's done. So just keep that in mind. And two, one of the difference between the pump, because this is a universal pump. It is not vehicle specific. It's a universal. And one of the things that I like with the filter that comes with the Waldron itself for the Evo 10 is at the bottom it has these plastic pieces, so that when the pump sits at the bottom, right, the filter is actually sitting on something away from the bottom. It's not actually sitting on the bottom itself. So the plastic piece is gonna keep it from off the ground. It looks like it's gonna be on the ground, but it's actually, in theory, it's not gonna be on the ground. It's gonna be sitting on something. And there are a lot of questions that people tend to ask. You know, a lot of people wanna upgrade a fuel pump, and they wonder, will my car be drivable? Can I start my car if I install a larger fuel pump? And the answer is yes, your car will start. You will be able to drive your car. It doesn't require a tune when you upgrade the fuel pump. The reason being is the injectors are the ones that put the fuel inside of the cylinders, not the pump. The pump just supplies the pressure. However, if you go into a pump that is lower, you gotta be careful, because when you drive in, you can damage your car like that, because there's gonna be a need for the fuel and it's not gonna be able to be there. But this one will supply all the fuel that you need, and you have to remember that there is a return line. So when the pump put the fuel up there, right, the unused fuel will go back into the return line. So just keep that in mind. And it's always good to have your car tuned, after you make any modifications. So if you're gonna install one of these, you should think about, like going through the tuning process to make sure that everything works the way that it should. But if you install one of these, your car will start, and it doesn't require a tune for you to install a fuel pump. All right, so that's it.